Hello everybody, Hopecaster here. I'm back with some more Latty. In the last episode, I updated everything. And I updated on stuff. If you can hear that in the background, that is the Yogg's cast. So I apologize for that. But gotten a bit farther. After this drill pot, I will be right back. Because I swear. But, not on Labie at the moment, so it's gonna be the only difference for this episode. And we made it to Z. Still got 10 seconds. This is just gonna be ooh! First ultimate on camera. Gave me 3 million. Nothing much, as far as I'm concerned. And 1 moment. And I am back. So, nothing much has happened in the game. I am Z4, as you can see. I leveled up once from last I remember. Once or twice, so I'm like level 7 now. But other than that, nothing much has happened in game, other than the fact I'm about to prestige again. But in school, we got into the new trimester. There's new classes. So last trimester, my electives or chosen classes for my first block were we have red days and blue days. So alternating schedule on that, I guess. So on red days, I had computer, and on blue days, I had cooking. So now, this trimester, I chose... I could choose 3 classes I wanted to go in. So I chose... gym, piano, and health. And I got gym on red days, piano on blue days. And we had our first piano class yesterday. It was just your basics, like going up and down the piano with your hands, finding middle C, finding any C on the thing. And I loved it because I've always been into music. I don't know why. It's just like it started back in 6th grade when I'd bring up GarageBand on the laptop and I'd find a song on YouTube, like a rock band song or Guitar Hero with the chart. And on that little, if you've ever done it before, on that little piano thing, I just played along to the chart. And I did that every free period for like up till 7th grade. I haven't been able to do it this year because I can't get GarageBand to work properly, but once I can, you know I will. So I figured, because there's this one song I've always done. I've charted out the sheet music like 6 times by now, I swear. Started back in music in 6th grade. So I'm into I'm gonna chart it out yet again, or if I can find my chart, I'm gonna use that. Because now that I have an actual piano, or a keyboard rather, I can use. Because I'd always used this button bass player piano, which is kind of good. It's just, it doesn't go up to the octave range that the song goes up to. it stops at around the 4th octave. It's like a 50 key piano. We're using 66 keys, I'm pretty sure. And the teacher said there was an 80 key one we could mess around with whenever we had free time, but I'm gonna chart out the song, like I said. I'll put the link in the description of the video I'm using, just in case you want to do it too. They use repeat bars though, so careful about that. And because what I do is, instead of just charting it out like how musical notation goes, those dots on the lines, I chart it out with the letters, which is a bit problematic at first because, well, A, I don't know which octave to play it on. B, there's multiple. So labeling multiple notes, like the same letter note but on 2 different octaves, is hard. I found a way around it, it's just it's not too good. But I put it into letter notation so that I could do it easier. And now that I have like a basic concept of how to go about finding which key to hit and which octave to go in, I might end up labeling that as well. But I love music. Like, I play the... Whoa! That was a good chest. Go, 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 go. Screenshot that. But as I was saying, right. As I was saying, sorry, got sidetracked with the goodies. Got an ultimate jewel potion, dang. I got 2. Right. I play the drums in real life. It started because I have been playing Rock Band since I was like 4. And I only picked it up again like back 2014-ish. End of 2014. And I've been wicked into the like YouTube side of Rock Band. I've subscribed to like most of the Guitar Hero / Rock Band channels. And I was really good at drums on Rock Band. So I decided, like, why not take it to real drums? So I did, because I found out there are patterns. And once you hear those patterns and know how to find them, you're set. I actually learned to play by ear by playing Rock Band. And there's also this Pro Keys feature. Keyboard. It's literally a keyboard. And I just went from there. So I got a little bit of piano experience through that. I played a few songs. Didn't really do it too much. Because it was like I could never put my hands where they're supposed to go most of the time. After a bit, I finally got it. So I could FC or 100% most songs. And that was good. So then, for almost a year now-ish, I've wanted to actually take it to a real keyboard, because I had one at my grandma's house, and I took it back home, but ended up breaking it, so that sucks. because I loved it. I didn't know how to use it because I was like 6, but I loved just messing around. And so once I found out I could take piano in school, I took that opportunity immediately. Like, I'm a little bit mad I didn't get to do it right off the bat, because I didn't know it. Because I didn't know it was a thing until me and my friends were talking about what classes we got, and one of them mentioned piano. Yeah. But I may end up uploading some music stuff in the future, because I've had this idea since like around last year-ish with the Flash / Revolution stuff, which, by the way, I'm gonna get to that in a second, but that's coming up later. Probably not returning for a while, but definitely in the future, I hope. And while I'm at it, just in case. As I was saying, yeah, I like music, I like languages. I started one around end of 6th grade-ish. I haven't worked on it in like a year, though. I may end up putting the Google Doc for that, for people to see. Because, like, what I like about it is how I made the grammar. Because I went way in depth with it. Like, a bit way too in depth. So, like, what it is, I call it sneaking ease, because I was still sneaking Ninja 2003 at the time, and I didn't know what else to name it. So, basically, how the grammar works is you take a sound, like you've got your base word, like, for example, uval, like, this ish is word, just the word for word. So then you take, because prefixes, stuff that goes before the words, indicate time. So, like, past, present, future. So, like, let's say, and if you add an oo at the end, it makes it into a verb, like they're doing something. So you'll say avel oo, and then you take, or no, wait, yeah. And at the prefixes after the time, you take, like, let's say an I at the moment, because I can't make the symbol that it is. So you got avel oo right there. The E means he will, it's a future. The I is he. You got your vul here, which is word, and the U, which makes it a verb. So, avel oo equals he will speak. And stuff like that. It's what's called I think it's gonna be, if it was an official language, it would be classified as fusional. Because, if you've heard of German, if you've seen German writing and stuff like that, and Swedish writing as well, they like to combine words into bigger words. That's called agglutinative. That's called agglutination. So they're an agglutinative language. With fusional languages, like Spanish, for example, you've got, let's say, habla is the root word for speak. You are going to say, I speak, hablo. We, hablamo. We, as in group. It's like hablamos or something like that. I'm kind of rushed. I'm not too good at it, but I've kind of figured it out. Conjugations is what it's called, right? So if you take Spanish, I think French has them as well, but it's like way more complex. But Spanish, with their conjugations, makes it a fusional language. Same with the one I made. And I've been into, like, speaking of languages, like just languages that are unique. Like isolated languages, language isolates. You may have heard of Basque. Like, if you watch soccer or football, if you've heard of a team called Athletic Bilbao, I'm pretty sure they're from Basque country, which is in a little territory, like a little piece of land in Spain. Their language is an isolate, like no other language is related to it. So you may have heard of that, you may have not. I don't know how known it is. But like other isolates, like if you've heard of this country called Albania in Europe, their language, Albanian, is an isolate. There's no other language like it. And 1 second. I'm pretty sure I gotta cut the recording short. So, if it continues after this, let the Subaru Pop-Tart be with you. I'll see you in the next video. If not, we'll continue. Be right back. And I am back because I don't have to go. But that's enough about languages. That's gonna get boring. I can ramble about that in a different video, I guess. I may have, like, topic videos. Commentaries like how Technoblade did with Skywars, just ramble about a set topic. I may start doing those if I have enough things to talk about that certain thing. But back to when I mentioned Flash Revolution, that hasn't been uploaded in a long time because of the fact the keyboard I have now is complete crap. It can't play it good at all. Now, what it can play is Stepmania. I don't know why it can play Stepmania, but not Flash Revolution. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not arguing. Because it's still a similar game. And I highly doubt I'll be able to return to Flash Revolution as good as intensely as I was due to this, because I don't think we're getting a new keyboard for a long time. And we have the exact same keyboard I had before, except it's for Mom, and it's hooked up to the little Steam Link thing we have, which sucks, but I may end up sneaking something on there once I figure out how it works. I'm not sure how it's gonna work though. Like, yeah, I'll get it going, but can I record on there? Like, is it gonna be laggy? Is my main concern. But yeah, Flash Revolution may not come back for a bit, if not in the form of Stepmania. But other than that, other series may not have episodes for a while because, my little mic conundrum. So, expect long gaps of episodes of anything, or videos in general for a while, because my microphone's doing that static thing, as you may know. So, that's that. I've been getting into Terraria a bit more as well. I started a character, and, like, I got this sword called Arcalis. So, like, if you find these one wide holes that go all the way down in the ground, follow the hole. Because chances are, it's going to lead you to this thing called an enchanted sword shrine. And there's going to be this little sword and a stone thing. Kind of like you see in random caves. And if you break it, you can get one of two swords. Most of the time, you're going to get an enchanted sword. However, it's a 1 in 30 chance to get a sword called an Arcalis. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a reference to Castlevania. What it does is when you swing it, it's one of those auto swing swords. But what's cool about it is that it's like a shield, pretty much. It attacks anything in its path, and you'll have to see it. Just look it up or something. I can't explain it too well. If not, I'll make a video, but it's overpowered. Let's just say that. So I started a new character. I had a wicked good start. Like, the best start I've ever had on anything. And the next thing I know, I find an enchanted sword shrine randomly. So I dig down, I go to it, expecting an enchanted sword, but no, I get an Arcalis. And it does 20 damage, 20 melee damage. Because I had a silver sword at the time, which is like only 8 or something, like 11 maybe. So I ended up beating Brain of Cthulhu, Aya Cthulhu, and Skeletron pretty much on the same night. With the Arcalis, with a wood chest plate, silver helmet, and lead greaves. So I was undergeared for every single one of them, especially Skeletron. Dang. All the good stuff. But as I was saying, I got all that good stuff, and then I go into the dungeon. I ended up, what's funny, first thing I did, I passed through the Crimson, and then went to the jungle, which you're not really supposed to get to until you've got good armor, which I did not have at that time. So it's like, you've got, oh my god, you've got undergeared with an Arcalis sword. I ended up getting some jungle spores and a few other things along the way. So I skipped like 4 steps of the game because of that sword. So if you end up getting one, keep it. You're probably going to end up keeping it for a while. Still get the stuff for Night's Edge and stuff. Like, if you play Terraria and know how it works, do your regular stuff. But keep the Arcalis. You may want a ranged weapon as well, because Arcalis is wicked short range. So that's a little downside, and we hit Nether. So I'm gonna cut the episode here, because I don't know how long I have, and I'm gonna end up getting drill potions anyway. So this has been LattyCraft. I hope you enjoyed. As a Subaru Pop-Tart be with you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.